7-day forecast.
And it's 6:45. I'm ABC10 News meteorologist Vanessa Paz. Here is a live look right now from our Del Mar overlook cam, looking at a very gloomy view of the coastline. Meanwhile, downtown's hour-by-hour forecast. Most of us all along the coastline will be comparable to yesterday, hanging out in the mid to upper 60s. A lot cooler than where we should be for this time of the year. It's kind of a treat because we were experiencing a heat wave over the past couple of weeks, and we were spoiled with a cooling pattern over the weekend. It will follow us into the start of your work week and your final days of summer. Temperatures will push down to the mid 60s later on this evening. For the inland spots, we'll be in the mid to upper 60s, low 70s this afternoon. Overcast this morning, but we'll see partial clearing later on today, and then we'll drop down to the low 60s once we get towards that 8 a.m. hour. The reason why we have such an abundant amount of moisture, along with some gusty winds for the county's eastern half and cooler temperatures, is we have a series of storms that are pushing in. Right now, this trough of low pressure centering itself over central and northern California. It's going to shift a little more eastward tomorrow, and today it's looking again like we have a very small chance for some light shower activity. Then we'll have a secondary trough moving on in Wednesday and Thursday. That will bring us another chance for some light showers, but enjoy it, these fall-like conditions, because looking ahead to this weekend, right when fall equinox starts, we're looking at a warming pattern beginning on Saturday. Friday will be sort of our transition day into that. Coastal areas will be in the mid to upper 60s. The Padres are back at home. They have their first game in the series versus the Astros. That starts tonight just before 7 o'clock. Temperatures will be in the upper 60s. Again, once we get towards those sunset hours, temperatures drop off, and we're looking at a pretty cool evening ahead. So if you're hanging out with the kids tonight, maybe you bring them some layers. Coastal areas will be in the upper 60s, low 70s all the way through Thursday. Then, as I mentioned, Friday is our transition day into somewhat of a warming pattern. We do start fall on Sunday, believe it or not, and it's going to be warm. We'll be close to 80 degrees along the coast on Sunday, right as we shift seasons, and we'll be in the low 90s for the inland community. So looking ahead to this weekend, it's kind of like it's confusing because right as we enter fall, it's going to be feeling a little more like summer. Inland areas will be in the low 70s, and then we'll have some gradual warming beginning Thursday and Friday. Keep in mind the desert areas beginning at 11 o'clock will be under a wind advisory, so we're looking at potentially some gusty, damaging winds for the county's eastern half later on tonight as onshore flow strengthens. 80s all the way through about Thursday, and then we have 90s on Friday, still below normal by then, and then we're pushing in the low hundreds by Saturday and Sunday.